If you pulled up a live tracking map of the Magic Valley housing market today, you aren't going to see a blustering suburban landscape. It looks more like a picked over historical site. The scouts already swept through and cleaned out every single prize. We've officially moved past the point where choices are slim to the cupboards are bare. Our local network has withered down to a mere 41 active options across the entire region of Twin Falls. We are living inside an inventory vacuum where any property matching local economic realities gets wiped off the map before the real estate agent can even finish typing the description. Welcome to the state of Twin Falls housing. I'm Jeff Abram, and yes, I'm a licensed realtor, even when I don't always dress like one, look like one, and talk like one. But I am your professional skeptic of real estate headlines, and for our purposes, your numbers guy. Every week we hold this briefing to answer one question. What is the housing market actually doing to your wallet? Because it's doing something to mine. Let's take a look. The national talking heads love to throw around phrases like stagnant demand or frozen transactions. They are trying to convince you that the consumer has gone into hibernation. They are completely misreading the scoreboard. A healthy, functional market for our regional population requires between 400 to 500 active homes to give families breathing room. But if you want the smoking gun that shatters the frozen market myth, look at this. While an entire regional grid only has 41 active options remaining on the shelf today, the consumers haven't quit. The store is just out of merchandise. Remaining buyers are highly targeted, moving with surgical precision to sweep the board clean. The only inventory left standing is the stuff priced for fantasy world. Let's look at the town's ledgers. Let's start in Twin Falls. Inside the city grid, we are operating with an incredibly restricted inventory of just 30 active listings. If a home matches the standard local paycheck, it's gone. The median market of age is a lightning fast 10 days. The friction here is a massive structural misalignment. The average price tag on unsold inventory left sitting on the shelf is a heavy $458,121. But what are local buyers actually writing checks for? The realized medium close price is $367,500. Now that opens up a massive $90,000 expectation gap. Entry-level spaces is being hoovered up instantly, while other optimistic premium listings sit for a while. So if you cross over to the Canyon to Jerome, they're running a completely flipped statistical script. The average price of an unsold listing sits at $347,850. But what local buyers actually paid jumped to a closing medium of $375,000. That leaves us with a negative price spread of $27,150. But don't let that fool you. The real story is the calendar, where properties average along 64 days on the market. A sudden cluster of premium 4-bedroom properties finally closed out a massive $650,000 median price, skewing the close average way past the remaining list baseline. Regular starter options are completely missing. They left 7 items on the shelf and closed out 9. Kimberly is showing signs of absolute starvation. This isn't an affordability barrier. It's a structural layout drought. Move-up buyers, the ones that are looking for bigger homes, are aggressively cannibalizing larger premium configurations, and new inventory can't arrive fast enough. The entire town is down to 1 active home left to sell, while buyers completely wiped out foreclosed sales this past week at a massive realized median price of $538,000 over a 59-day window. Then there's Filer. Yeah, complete radio silence. Active inventory, 0. Closed sales, 0. Days on the market, 0. Enough said. And Buell shows us what happens when you decide to wait out a clock. Buell wrapped up the period with only 3 active properties left on the shelf, while buyers dug in and cleared out 5 transactions. But check the timeline on it. It took a grindy 96 days on the market to make it happen. Buyers are slowly, methodically picking off stale, aging 3-bedroom setups, ultimately driving the realized closed medium of $367,900 right past to the current unsold baseline of $342,900. There is still one single product category quietly keeping the entire ecosystem alive. That's the 3-bedroom layout, and it has been for about 4 weeks now. Anything under $300,000, blink and it's gone, liquidated in a flat medium of 9 days. But look right above that at the attached high-density market, because this is the real escape hatch for local buyers right now. While detached houses face a massive affordability wall, condos and North End townhomes, hitting the board between $305,000 and $318,500, are carving out their own active space. We're talking about 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single-level footprints on tiny, low-maintenance lots under 0.05 acres. They are moving straight to pending within days of hitting the system, and they are the single biggest reason why the under $400K bracket shows such a blistering speed of 7 to 45 days. In Twin Falls, these configurations help secure 7 out of the city's 14 sales in a median of 7 days. Now look at the complete opposite end of the spectrum. When you look north toward the rim or the rural parcels of the edge of town, you find sprawling 3,000 plus square foot single family homes sitting on 1 to 2.5 acre lots. They are hitting the board with luxury price tags right around $735,000 to $750,000. Because they feature highly personalized variables like massive 40 by 30 detached shops, private acreages, or highly specific floor plans, they do not move fast. They sit active on the inventory for 50 to even over 90 days plus. They are single-handedly pulling the city's average unsold listing data up to a heavy $458,000 mark, completely masking the massive shortage of regular, affordable housing sitting underneath them. Folks, stop waiting for the sky to fall. The sky isn't falling. The floor is just moving faster than the ceiling. What we are witnessing right now isn't a slowdown. It's a hyper-efficient sorting machine operating at absolute maximum velocity. The buyers still standing? They're not browsing anymore. They're hunting. If a house matches their numbers, whether it's a tight townhome or a standard 3-bedroom layout, it disappears off the board before the ink on the listing agreement can dry. If it doesn't, it accumulates days on the market like a badge of stubbornness. Remember, we started at 41. That's all that's left right now. If you want to see a handful of listings in the valley that actually fit today's buyer before the machine filters them out, drop me a comment or shoot me a text. And if you're shopping anywhere else in Idaho, reach out. I will make sure you're connected with somebody who handles reality, not wishful thinking. Anyway, that's the state of the state.